Okay, everybody. I wanted to log on to Stormfall Age of War, and I am accessing it through the Facebook game room. Wanted to show you a way to earn easy experience every day with very minimal cost, and even though it's costing you a few warriors, uh, you're getting experience for them to increase, and so that's all right. Okay. And the way I do that is uh, go here to my Grand Marshal, and here on the Battles tag, let me get rid of this one real quick. You can see many messages. For example, this guy, Frederick, he has besieged Robert's castle that had my reinforcements. Now I'm going to go ahead and click on it, and it'll bring up the details. And you can see where here's the coordinates of the battle, the castle that was raided and besieged. My reward was 30 PvP points. Unit XP was 47, and experience is 36. So these two are really important to me. Then there's some other stats here. Wisdom points, defense rating. I'm not too worried about that. Let's go down and look at my losses and the losses of the person that attacked Robert's castle. We'll do his losses quickly. He just sent 213 paladins, of which he lost 12. And you can see my force that I had sent. And I'll list them off real quick. Bear Rider, Warden, Ballista, Huntress, Arbalester, Dwarf, Archer, and a lost one. And then also I sent one each of those, and I sent 4 Griffins. Where you earn the easy XP is you are sending out reinforcements to people, whether they're in your guild or not. It can be an empty castle. It doesn't matter. Whenever that castle is attacked, if you lose any, in this case my losses, if you lose any of your units, you gain a little bit of experience. And you can see right here where it says plus 0.6, plus 1, plus 1, 0.6, 0.6, 0.4, 0.4, 0.6. Now up here with these Griffins, these are a higher level unit. One of the highest level defense units. I had 4 of them, and I gained 42 experience. So quite a big jump from these other ones. But you can see where you can help out a guildmate or just anybody. It can be an empty castle that's not owned by any player. It's strictly computer controlled. You can send reinforcements to that castle, and then when they're attacked, you're gaining some experience. Now, the unit experience is what this is for that individual unit has gained, to get to the next level, so to speak. And I'll show you that in just a minute. But this experience over here that's like 36 in this example, that goes towards up here, my personal level experience bar. In this case, I'm level 84, and I'm a little over halfway towards the next level. It says I have to gain 238,377 experience points for the next level. That's quite a bit. If I did not do this little trick, it would take double or triple the time in order for me to get up there. I'd have to do large-scale raids or be attacked and allow my units to be killed. You can only do so many of the quests and things. For example, the Maris quest, these divine quests, League Divine Quest. Well, they haven't refreshed yet. Let me refresh the game very quickly here, and you'll see. when I'm talking about those quests. This won't take me just a second. I'll just get rid of these things off the screen so we can see a little better. Let's go to this Marith quest. Okay. These are the divine quests. These are individual divine quests, league divine quest, and paragon divine quest. Paragon is the status you have to activate. So we'll just go with the free ones. This is a class 1 quest. It's win a fight with a leprechaun. Okay. Accept it. It takes 4 minutes. If I win, I'll get 31 iron, 90 gold, 107 food. Very small amounts. You know, anything's always welcome. But here's the thing, 92 experience. Okay. So let's do this. And then you see below 3 minutes, 7 minutes, 5 minutes, 12 minutes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times 92. So you can get some nice experience out of that, but you're capped because you have to wait then another 6 hours for these quests to refresh so you can do them again. Well, obviously it's not practical for people to log on every 6 hours or so and then spend another hour doing these quests, just like these League Divine quests. Here, I'll click another one. Here's a 5-minute one I'll do. Here's a Class 2 quest. It's a 14-minute one, but no experience for it. You get loot, and you get a crystal coffer, which is a very minor loot item, but you don't even get experience for that one. So what I'm getting at is you're capped in the amount of experience you can get. Now, let's go back to one of these examples. Okay, I got 36 experience for just this one attack. Let's go to another one. Okay, I got nothing for this because he attempted to, this was his first attempt to attack that castle, to besiege it, and he failed. My defense plus this Robert Campbell's defense was strong enough to repel the attack. Go ahead and get rid of that one. So let's go to another example. Okay. In this case, I got 9 experience. I only had 1 of each of those basic defense units. All right, let's go to another one. Okay, in this case, I got 52 experience, and you can see I had those basic units. Then I had some mid-levels and some higher-level units, but 1 of each. Plus 6, plus 6, plus 12, plus 13, plus 20. So individually, those units had a nice gain of 66 in total, and my experience for that was 52. And what's nice is, and I'll go back up to this top one, what I'll do is I'll go to the battle coordinates, in this case this Robert Campbell's castle. Okay, well he's besieging it right now. It's a very low level. It was a level 3 castle that I sent those things to. So I could break that, but I'm not going to. Let's go find another one. Well, same thing, he's besieging. Let's find one where they've attacked it, but they aren't there currently. Here we go. Okay. This belongs to Sandy Thompson. She's a level 59. And just to show you that one again. Okay, this is the one where I had sent the 8 basic units and then 2 of the cavalry units and then some occult and bestiary units. Okay, so what I will do is I will go to send reinforcements, and then when it loads up, I'm going to go all the way down here to the infantry basic units here for defense only, and I'm going to send 1 unit of each. And here's a lost one and a huntress and an arbalester. Now I've got those 8 basic units that I can send. If I want to, and I will in this case, I can send some other ones. And the more that you send and the more that end up getting killed, it's just that much more experience. Here's a griffin uh, that you'll get. And then we'll go ahead and send it. Now, in this case, it will take, let's see, not seeing it on my list. It will take 24 hours or less to get there, no matter how far away they are. In this case, it is 1,390 miles from my castle. That will take 24 hours for my defense units to get there. And so that's just quickly how I do that. And then once I have sent reinforcements to that, I will go ahead and hit the delete button here and get it off my list. Let's go to another one here. Here's a Russian Games that got attacked. Same thing, my 8 basic units. In this case, I only got 1 experience for all that. You can see 0.2, 0.1, 0.1, 0.2 individual experience. The unit XP was 1, but my experience total was only 1. Doesn't matter. These units are extremely cheap and quick to produce, and correspondingly, they're basically throwaway units, and so I will send some more. Now, this is what I do. I just keep sending them to these different castles, whether they are occupied or not. In this case, here's a castle that no one's at. Same thing, my 8 basic units, I only got 1 experience for it. And you can see it's an unoccupied castle. It simply says a generic hero with a computer generated number for the castle. It may have been occupied at once, but it no longer is. Perhaps that person quit the game 2 or 3 years ago or something, so the computer took their name out and reassigned it. Doesn't matter. You can still send defense to it. And that's what I'll do. I'll resend all those units. And then the next time it's attacked, I will get experience. In addition to getting your basic experience and stuff, in this case you can see, again, I lost my basic 8 defense units. But I also gained some Paragon points and a crystal coffer. So there are side benefits as well as wisdom points. There are side benefits to doing this. If you are trying to level up your gems and you need more of those crystal coffers, they are randomly awarded for the most part. And this is just another way. It's a numbers game. The more reinforcements you send out to these different castles, whether they're your friends, your foes, it doesn't matter. It ups your chances of getting more of those since they're randomly generated. So once again, I'll just quickly give them 8 more units, 1 of each, and then I'll delete that off my list. And you can see up here the tab, it says 65. When I first logged on this morning, I had 111 of these. So I've already sent reinforcements back to around 40 different castles. But you can see here, I have several pages of these that I need to do. Now, if this is a little bit daunting to you, that's no problem. You don't have to send out as many as I send out. I fortunately have the time to go through every day, and I spend about an hour on this game, and I will go through and do this on a regular basis. If you don't have that kind of time, if you're only spending 5 or 10 minutes on a game like this, that's fine. Just send out 2 or 3 every day, for a week, and then you will have 30 or less reinforcement groups out there, but you will still have a reoccurring income, so to speak, of experience that never ends. And to make sure you have enough, come to your sentry house and train them up. So what I'll do, assuming I have the resources, in this case I do, every day from my defensive units, I'll do, say, 11 of them each of the ones that I'm sending out. So I'll just quickly hit 11, or you can choose any number, of course, you want. And that takes care of those. Let me go to and give you an example. Here's the Archer, which is the most basic and cheapest defense unit. I'm going to go to the Unit Upgrade tab, and it will bring it up. And you can see my Archers are rank 10, and to get to the next ranking of 11 will take 8,000 experience. I currently have 6,112. Obviously, when I'm doing the various quests or attacking other castles or whatnot that I do for my guild, I'm gaining a little bit of experience with those archers. But again, what I like about my technique here is every day I'm getting guaranteed experience increases in these most basic of units. If I had not done that in the amount of time that I've played this game now for almost 2 years, instead of being a rank 10, this archer would probably only be a rank 6 at best. And this dwarf, instead of a rank 8, would be a rank 4 or rank 5. What I'm getting at is you need a steady income, so to speak, of experience. And this is the easiest way I found to get it, so that any of these units, and I'm talking defensive, but it works for the offensive units too. You can also send those to castles, but there's no guarantee you'll get experience every time they get attacked. But you can see how close I am. Here's a 5,000 for my Bear Rider. I'm at 4703, so I'm very close to leveling that one up. It would just take forever. Here's one I'm waiting on a training period to end so that I can upgrade this, and this is a Warden that is currently at rank 9. And this is one of the more powerful infantry defense units. It was at 7,000, and I'm currently at 7,595. So I've been continually gaining experience towards the next level, and I haven't even trained this into 10, yet I'm well on my way to 11. And that's because every day I'm getting that little bit of experience for all these units. So, and this works out for the other ones, cavalries and the occults and the bestiaries. So, another thing about it is, let's say for whatever reason you had too many archers. You just had too many of them. And it's eating up food resources. In this case, you can look at my food resources, and I'm down to 726, and it's quickly counting down because my net production is minus 3,726. I simply have too many units for the amount of food that I have coming in. And once that reaches 0, then I won't be able to upgrade buildings or purchase new soldiers or a variety of other things that you need your resources to do. Well, there's a quick way to get rid of soldiers, so to speak, and that's to go attack something. But because of the rules of the guild I'm in, I can't just willy-nilly attack another person. I can involve myself. I'll show you quickly here, and I'll go to the Eagle's Nest and then the Hamlets tab. And I can look for vacant and occupied hamlets and I can attack them, but I don't want to start bad blood with somebody unnecessarily because they can do the same to me later. But an option would be to go to the unclaimed, pick a resource that I need. In this case, it would be food. I really need food. You always need things like sapphires, but in this case, I need food if I want to do anything. So what I can do is hit the capture button. And I could select a champion, but I'm not going to do it. But you can see I've got 880 archers. So let's say I wanted to get rid of a bunch of them. Let's just say I wanted to get rid of at least 100. So I'll type in 100. And then I'll need one offensive unit. And in this case, I'll use a Wraith since they were a free unit. And I will send that to that hamlet. Once it gets there, it starts collecting those resources. It's kind of a win-win situation for me in this case, because if I get the resources and don't get attacked during the time it's collecting them, then it will return with the resources and I'll have the food. But if I get attacked by somebody and they steal my resources that I've collected, kill my units, that's okay because now I have less units eating food, which will slow down the decline in my net production, which helps me. I will gain experience. I'll gain experience for that unit, which will help me. So there's really no downside to it, unless you were just completely out of food and had no other way to gain some. Whether it was through trade or something like that, which is kind of unpredictable. Like I say, it's a win-win. There is no real downside to it. It can be frustrating times when you need a resource like that. You're just a couple of minutes from getting it, and then you get attacked at the very last second, and you end up losing it. But that's okay. I'm going to go to my keep and over here to the fief's tablet, and then I'll hit the hamlet. And you can see I've got 22 minutes, 17 seconds until the 100 archers collect all that food. So like I say, it's a win-win either way. I either get the resource I'm trying to collect, or I get the experience for when they are attacked by a larger force and die. So, okay, well that's enough of that. I'll have more Stormfall tips and tricks and things, gameplay suggestions and other things later on. I figured this would be a good starting video for the Stormfall series. So thank you for watching. I would appreciate it if you liked and subscribed. I'm trying to build my YouTube channel again. And also, I am streaming on Twitch. And my name on Twitch is Lenexa, Lenexa. And I would appreciate any followers and come on by and watch and ask any questions. I play a large variety of games on there. All right. Well, thank you for your time. Thanks for watching. Bye.